I want to be on the coast, getting that sea air and chip shop smell. I feel like Forrest Gump, could just walk forever. Even if I could only eat one flavour for every day for the rest of my life, would be the roast beef flavour. If you've never seen a Monster Munch before, amazing. You know, Rhyl and Towing shouldn't just be for the rich and famous. 10 miles from here. This time next year we'll have 1 million subscribers. This is what I'm eating, guys. It doesn't look good, I'll admit that. Good morning and welcome back to Wilson's Adventures. Today I'm continuing on the Wales coastal path and I'm starting in Rhyl, the shithole of the north, as they like to say in Wales. And we're making our way towards Pensarn, or Pageli, I think. So here you have the golden sands of Rhyl. In the distance over there you can just see, I think it's the Great Arm, maybe the Little Arm actually. Yeah, take everything I said bad about Rhyl back because it's kind of good. You've got arcades, junk food, shops, beaches, you know, a good cycle path, loads of benches. If you've got a cheap day out, well not cheap because the arcade's over there, your kids will rinse you, but some kids are just happy with the beach, aren't they? My kids love the beach. Yeah, we'll spend hours on the beach. So, when the weather's better, get yourself down to Rhyl, guys. Well, it is absolutely like Barbados, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty much is like Barbados. But the golden sands aren't golden, they're brown, but still nice. On the last episode I was banging on all the buildings on the front being old and nice, so that's kind of an interesting building over there. Wonder what year that was built. So guys, this is the unofficial Coastal Wales path walk. I've gone off trail. I think the path was back that way, but this looked well better because you get to walk along the beach a little bit. Not somewhere I've ever been, this part of the beach. It's quite nice, all pebbles, and that is my favourite part of the beach, just looking at all the different stones and pebbles. Bit of a saddle like that. Yeah, so I just thought I'd come this way, and I'm hoping when I get to the end I can get back on the path, because I'm not sure. Looks like a bit of a dead end. There's like caravans over there. I'm hoping I can. If not, if I can't get back round, I'll just walk back on myself. Oh, not somewhere I've been this way. It's absolutely beautiful. If you just, camera's probably not going to do it justice because I'm saying it's beautiful, but let's flip it round. Right, look at that. The colour of the sand over there. Turquoise seas. Alright, grey seas. Land Udno in the distance. Oh, look at that bird over there. Can you see that bird? What is that? Let's try and get a bit closer. See that? What type of bird that is? Zoom out. Oh, it's just a pigeon, you idiot. Leave it alone in its natural habitat. Yeah, it's bossy. Oh. You know what I love about being by the beach as well? That's actually another one of my favourite things. Is like the power of Mother Nature. If you look at all these big massive trees now, not big massive trees, but like the sea has just carried them in from God knows where. Look at that. Let me flip it, let me edit it. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing here? Turn around right now. So there's the big tree. Look at that. So that's been carried from God knows where. Boss. So I've not actually checked the route, but for some reason the Wales Coastal Path, I thought we'd have to go like in town a bit and walk through Tywin, or well, if you're English we pronounce Tywin as Taiwan. Don't let the Welsh bull you into saying the correct pronunciation. They like to call it Tywin, but in English we say Taiwan. So I thought we'd have to walk through the middle of Taiwan, but it's got its own coastal path. Nice caravans there as well. Right along the front. I don't know if they're doing some works as well. Probably putting some big seawall defences in. We'll need them. But yeah, if this goes right along the front, this will be boss, this. I don't want to go through Tywin really, as much as I love it. Sorry, Taiwan. As much as I love it, I don't really want to go through Taiwan. I want to be on the coast, getting that sea air and chip shop smell. So this part of the path is all under construction by the looks of it, and I'm hoping it's not closed. I've got a feeling it's closed ahead, so there might be a diversion, which I'm gutted about. Let's have a look. we're getting to like the seaside, the beautiful parts. Absolutely beautiful. You can just see in the distance there some cormorants. So if you're into your birds, go watch my health video in Ireland. You can see it flapping its wings there. It has to let its wings dry out, get the water. It's got like waxy feathers apparently, and they just bask in the sun, flapping their wings. Beautiful. Only on the Wilson show, guys. You'll only get that on Wilson's Adventures. I'm hoping I can get back up this slope here because it looks fenced off. I might have to do a bit of Rambo work here. Oh, wouldn't you love to live in one of these little houses on the front with the porch, with a balcony? Sit in there, with your cup of tea, looking out at the sea. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Do you know what, guys? I'm in one of them moods today. I feel like Forrest Gump. Could just walk forever. I don't think I'm going to start. I might walk all the way around the Wales coast up half today and just get it done in one day. It's done then, isn't it? Obviously I will have to power walk to do that, but I've got it in me if I want to. Listen to them seagulls. Seagulls, waves. What else could you want in life, eh? And here we have a couple of Neanderthals dressed in high visibility so they don't lose themselves. One of them looks like he's having a poo. The other one is trying to find a twig to scratch his ass. And they're done. Ignore that shopping trolley, guys. How beautiful is this? Now, this is the part of the show where we're going to do the world famous packets of crisp review. Yeah? You don't get this on the Block Outdoor Show, guys. Look at this. And we're going to start with a grab bag, Walker's Monster Munch roast beef. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just going to get a quick drink first. I'm gasping. So let me know, guys, in the comments what you think is the best flavour of Monster Munch. I'm going to be honest, my favourite flavour, my favourite flavour has got to be Flaming Red Hot Monster Munch, the red packet. They are absolutely beautiful, but they're a bit overpowering. You can only really have one, I say. And then the purple packet, the pickled onion ones. On the day they're absolutely beautiful as well, but they're not a bag of crisp I would reach for. Every now and again I just feel like a pickled onion Monster Munch. But my favourite flavour, if I could only eat one flavour for every day for the rest of my life, would be the roast beef flavour. Now these pack a punch. They're a flavour baked corn snack, beef flavour, and they're absolutely beautiful. So let's tuck in. There you go, that's what it looks like. You've never seen a Monster Munch before. Amazing. Now as crisp go, I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 for crunch. That's just crunch, not the overall flavour. Because the thing with Monster Munch is, you can class them as a crisp, obviously they are crisps, but they've got that crispiness to them, they've got a bit of bite to them and a bit of crunch. That's what you want in a crisp, isn't it, ideally? But the thing that Monster Munch does best over a lot of other crisps is you get that fluffiness as well. So you bite into the nice crunch and you're met with like a fluffiness. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll just have another bite just to, I think I've got the texture done there. Let's have a look at the flavour now. Yeah, it's overwhelmingly beef, but it's beef in a good way. You know, you get beef flavoured crisp when it's too much beef, like Walker's beef flavoured crisp. They're too much beef flavour, I don't like that. These have got that right amount of beef flavour without too much beef flavour, if that makes sense. So they've balanced it perfectly, so for flavour it. And that's all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else, it's just roast beef. As you would expect, if it says roast beef on a tin, that's what you'd expect, wouldn't you? So yeah, overwhelmingly roast beef. I'm going to give it, flavour wise, it's got to be 7 out of 10, because I'm not really a fan of beef flavoured crisps, but I do like roast beef Monster Munch, so just goes to show, doesn't it? You know what? With the crisp and the view, for the world famous packet of crisp review, oh my god. For the crisp and the view, and the first time for the world famous packet of crisp review, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10 for overall taste, text, flavour. Taste is flavour, isn't it? For you know, everything that you would want in a crisp, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. I'm purposely being a bit harsh because you could give it a 9. But I have scored it down. A couple of things that I've scored it down on. The main one being, let me just eat this crisp. When I buy a packet of crisp, I expect the crisp to be the size of the bag. I don't want half the bag. If I wanted half a bag of Monster Munch, I'd have bought a standard bag. But then you get dealt with a quarter of a bag, don't you? So my only really qualm with them, if that's the right word, is don't make the bags deceivingly big, because they're not a grab bag, they're a standard bag, and you're just ripping us off now. And I'm not going to stand for that on the Wilson's Adventure Show. On the world famous crisp review, I'm not going to stand for that, Walkers. I'm going to tell you straight, I've come here to do a world famous crisp review. I've brought you this view. And I'm a little bit annoyed that you've shortchanged me like that. But this isn't just a Walker's thing, this is across the board now with all crisp. You know, confectionery broke my heart when they started reducing the size of standard size chocolate bars. That really broke my heart. But as a kid, you think chocolate bars are massive, and because you're growing up, maybe the chocolate bar's shrinking a little bit. It's not the case though, is it? They've shrunk the chocolate bar. Now, they're shortchanging us with crisp. That being said, they are beautiful. But times are hard, and I expect a full packet of crisp. Is that too much to ask for? Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favourite packet? Not packet of crisp, because I don't want the channel to blow up. What is your favourite flavour of Monster Munch? If you don't like Monster Munch, guys, feel free not to comment. I don't want any beef. Just roast beef. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short because I need a drink and I don't want to talk with my mouth full any longer. I'm going to save some of these for the ride home. But I'll just leave you with this view of an Asda shopping trolley. Look at that. And just a quick shout out to the sponsor, guys, because I couldn't do the Wales Coastal Path without them. So today's episode is powered by Lucasade Sport, and they're sponsoring me to do the Wales Coastal Path. So big shout out to Lucasade for that special sponsorship deal they've just signed with them. A couple of $100 million, I think it was. That's just a drop in the ocean for a self-made man like myself. This episode has really gone off track. If I've not cut that world famous packet of crisp review out and this Lucasade Sports sponsorship deal shite out, I don't know what this channel's got going for it, to be honest. Just an idiot talking crap. But I'm bringing you, that's the point of this channel. I'm bringing you places you might never get to go in life. Like, imagine dying and I've never have seen Rhyl or Towin in your life. Imagine that. There's people out there who have never been to Rhyl. The things they're missing out on, the Towin, the things they're missing out on in life, you've never seen them places. And thanks to this channel and your support, guys, and the growth of the channel, I'm bringing them places to the common man. You know, Rhyl and Towin shouldn't just be for the rich and famous. You know, the proletarians, the working class, the underclass, we should all have the right to drink Lucasade and visit beautiful places on the Welsh coastal, and the Welsh coastal path. I'm gonna have to cut all out, aren't I? What an absolute idiot. Oh, I'm gonna spin it round because my ugly face is not doing the video justice. I need to get the views, and these views, they're not good enough. Look at these views. Beautiful, eh? Get miles from here, get miles from here. Rhyl in the distance there, guys. We've powered through there. Landed now in the distance as well, the other side. And only greatness behind us, guys. We are going to the top on Wilson's Adventures. Said it before and I'll say it again. This time next year we'll be millionaires. This time next year we'll have 1 million subscribers. Yeah. Oh, it's a blue tit. Nice. Oh, he's going. There's I forgot the name of the channel now. There's a channel that I follow on my YouTube. Oh, I forgot what his name was now. It's he does all like nature videos of like birds up close and stuff. I'd love to know how he gets that close to birds without them flying off. I'll drop a little text comment, a text box on the video now, if I put this bit in, of the name of the channel that I watch some of the videos on. It's got like some good wildlife videos, so if you like birds and wildlife, check that channel out. But I can't get up close and personal with these birds. They just fly off whenever they get near them. I don't know why. I was just talking to the camera and I realised I wasn't even recording. Fucking stinks that. Stinks of shit. Just had a quick check of me using Runkeeper to see how far I've walked. I've walked 4.94 miles in just over 2 hours 5 minutes. Not a bad effort that actually. I don't even feel tired. Don't feel tired at all. Could keep on walking now. Forever. And you've got wine gums in you, Lucas Aid, Greg's Sausage Barn, Monster Munch in you. You're oiled up for perfection. You're oiled up to be like a machine. To go and conquer the Wales coastal path. And a station with no name. Someone's left the engine running. You don't know how tempting that is now to just drive the rest of the way on. I wouldn't have a clue how to drive that. I'd probably take half the wall out with me. Might see a bit better now up there. That's that Gwyrich Castle, I think it is. Right, I should really start thinking now where the nearest train station is and start making my way that. I don't know what it is this time, but I just don't want to stop walking. I want to keep walking. Whereas last time I came, I couldn't be asked carrying on. I just don't know what it is, man. So the nearest train station to me is 1 mile away. I think it's the one that I've just walked past. The next train station is in Colwyn Bay, which is 5 miles away. It's 1:45 now, and Alfie's got footy training at 5:30, so I need to start turning around now. So I need to figure out how the hell to get back to Rhyl. There must be a bus stop nearby, but then that just looks like a main road. Just shot myself up. Don't know what's wrong with that bike. Doesn't sound healthy. Right, let's Google where the bus stop is. Right, Rhyl. Directions. Train. That's a bus, isn't it? Henrich. I think that's a bus. Where am I now? Yeah, I'm going to get the bus here because if I walk past that to Clandulas Beach, I've then got to walk back on myself, so so I'm going to walk to the next bus stop, which is 5 minutes away, I think, just before Clandulai Beach, and then I'm going to get the bus back to Rhyl to pick up the car and drive home. Let's see how far I've walked. 6.37 miles as well, not bad for a fat boy. Right, so I've got a 4-minute walk to Henrich. It's Henwich, don't know, to get the number 12 bus. Better get a wiggle on. Nice Welsh flag there for you. How nice is that? Beautiful. I think I need to go this way. Yeah, so this is where I'm going to end the walk. I'm just at Pensarn Beach. Wherever I am. I'm not sure of my exact location, but I'll pin drop it in a minute. And I always start from where I finish, so I'm going to cut the video now because the road I've got to walk across is going to be pretty loud, and I'm only going to the bus stop to go back to Rhyl. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video and I've not waffled too much nonsense, but here we are. And I apologise. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Leave a like and a comment or whatever you want to do. Click subscribe if you can, if you don't mind. That would be appreciated, and thank you to everyone that has just subscribed recently as well, so made up with that. Keep clicking subscribe, keep watching, and I will keep you on the Wales coastal path. Now then guys, that almost brings us to the end of the video. But before I go, I'm going to do a world famous chip shop review. So I've just been to a little chip shop around the corner and it's called Carl's Fish and Chips. So I'll give you a little review of that now. Can you see me now? Oh, get comfy under my belt for this bad boy. Take my jacket off as well. Oh, I'm sweating. Right. Oh. So let's take my belt off. I'll wait for people to go past because I'm talking to myself. Right, I've got myself just the traditional chips and curry really. It's just a traditional chip shop, like a small old chip shop that I went to. None of that modern shite. No salt and pepper stuff out like that. Oh, it is going everywhere. She said be careful when you open it. The curry might go everywhere. And she were right. Shaspy, so you get two choices when you get the curry. You get fruity or you get spicy. So we've gone for the spicy, so let's give that a little taste test. That's really nice. Yeah, actually, even though it said it was spicy, it has got a bit of fruitiness to it. So there's the chip, guys. You can see that. The chips are nice as well. And what's nicer, the curry or the chip? Absolutely beautiful. I personally wouldn't say that was spicy. I'd say that's... Years ago when you went to Chippy and asked for chips and curry, you got this level of spice. And then you would ask for spicy versions. Now I feel like you would get fruity, spicy, or mild. This to me is a mild, but it's a tasty mild. You can taste a bit of a little bit of a kick, but not enough to call it spicy, if you know what I mean. God, I'm talking shite, aren't I? I just realised I've not even shown you the food, I'm just started eating it. Let me go get my camera now. Took me ages to get you set up like that, you know. Right, let me get the camera. This is what I'm eating, guys. It doesn't look good, I'll admit that. That doesn't look that good, does it? Oh, fucking hell, the camera's falling down. Oh, and Laura's messaging me, she wouldn't know. I've got, fuck's sake, 1 second. I've got a Life 360 on my phone so she can track, so the boys don't get worried, you can see where I am. But she can obviously track me, can't she? So she knows I've been a bloody chippy. So she's just sent me a message now, and I bet you it'll say, this happens all the time, as soon as I tuck into a sneaky McDonald's on the slide, or a cheeky chippy, I'll get a message like 5 minutes later, what do you fancy for tea tonight? So then, I've got to go home then. And obviously I don't want to rub it in her face and brag that I've had a chippy. So I've got to go home then, and I've got to eat 2 teas, so I'll have a chippy now. And when I get home, she'll say, oh, I made cottage pie for tea tonight. And you wonder why I struggle with my weight, because because of this. Oh, this is boss, this. But she doesn't understand the importance of like carbo loading. When you do a big walk like I've just done, she doesn't understand the importance of you need to get chips and curry in you straight away. Otherwise your body's going to shut down. So that's why I'm eating chippy now, you know. But back to the food review. This curry is absolutely beautiful. I'd say it's a fruity, spicy curry. Chips have got a bit of crunch to them. I wouldn't say they were soft and fluffy. I'd say they're more medium softness, bit of crunch. Not rock hard. Firm. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't get enough of the curry. And to wash it down, I've got a can of Vimto as well. So we'll look forward to that. But yeah, it was just a small chippy. Well, small chippy on the left, and on the right, if you want to sit in, you got like a little cafe thing. I like it when a chippy does that. You got like it looks like it feels like a restaurant on it, but you have chippy food. A fella walking past with a walkie-talkie there. I thought it looked suspicious. Now I've just got to the side. The top load of chips were nice. Just got to the side. There is a few crunchy chips. I don't mind a bit of crunch. Yeah, so the chip shop itself, traditional chip shop, as you'd expect being by the sea. You wouldn't expect a Chinese chippy really, would you? Well, I wouldn't. They're more in town centres and stuff. And it was a limited menu. I'd say it's like a traditional chip shop limited menu. So you got your pie and your chips, your fish, sausage, basic sort of English chip shops, if you know what I mean. It's not somewhere you'd get spring rolls or. And the price, I gave it a 10 and I got £3 back, so it must have been about £7. So £7 for chips, curry, and a can of Coke. That's not that cheap, really, is it? But then I suppose that's cheap as chips. Hey, what a pun. I suppose it's cheap for some people, isn't it? £7 for a chippy and a drink isn't that bad. But it is a big portion, you get a lot of chips. So some might say that's a bargain. I don't know, is that just the price of chips these days? You know, the price of food's gone through the roof. Is that just the price of spuds? Yeah, it is definitely a spicy, fruity curry. It's got that little bit of sweetness to it, makes it nice. And that's specifically why I asked for spicy. I'm not someone who necessarily just likes spicy food, but when you get the option from a chippy, spicy or fruity, you don't want a dead sweet fruity curry, do you? Unless you're a wimp. Right guys, I'm just going to chow down on this now. I'm just getting that taste of vinegar in it now, because I did ask for salt and vinegar. And that's a bit of a weird taste in it. I always ask for salt and vinegar when they say, do you want it? I say, yeah. But vinegar don't really go with curry, does it? And obviously I need to eat fast because I've got to be back for... Oh, someone's ringing me now. I'll be long. He's going to kill me. Why is he not answering his phone? Why is he parked up? Because I'm eating a bloody chippy in peace. Give me 5 minutes, woman. She'll be like, you got to be back for 5 after got football. I'm going as fast as I can. Because that it's burning there now. She's going to say, why weren't you answering your phone? I'm trying to ring you. And I'm going to have to say, I was having a chippy. Charming. Yeah, I've not got much left now. Starting to feel a bit full. But I'm going to eat, I'm going to finish it. Bloody sweating as well. I need to open the window. We'll stop talking so people can hear me chatting shit. I'm going to stop recording now. So this is the end of the video, officially the end of the video. Massive thank you for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if it wasn't completely crap. Leave a comment if you plan to do the Wales Coastal Path, where you're up to doing it, or whatever. If you've liked what you've seen today on the video, give it a comment or a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. And then hit that subscribe button, guys, because it will bring you more adventures. And if you fancy a decent chippy and press that in, then head to Carl's Fish Bar. I should get commission for this, shouldn't I? But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You are beautiful. No matter what to say.